Well, good morning. Welcome back to the workshop, Andy Man. As usual, you never know what I'll get into. But today, I was going to show you a little project I just finished off. Having a little issue with, I don't like noise, I guess is what you'd call it. So anyways, I'll show you what I have. Up under my bench, I have air coming into this thing. I do have a little portable compressor. I don't like to run that. And it doesn't handle any of my big air tools anyway. So I've got the compressor located over on the other side, and it comes up, and there's a valve up underneath there I can reach, and it allows air to come in here. But with all these spools and everything, I always get leaks and lets the compressor run down. So I run that line up underneath the ground, and we brought it over here. Ooh, it's nice out here today for middle of March. So underneath the ground, there's not a whole lot of distance here, and I brought it over, and let's see if we can get this to show up what we got. With that, I brought it back up here, and it comes up and comes over and ties back into my big compressor so that I can actually get all the air I need over there. But the problem was, every time I did, I had to come over here and valve the air in order to get the air to the other side of the shop. Otherwise, it would just leak down and the compressor runs all the time. This air valve, I actually have it run to a hose, and that hose runs over to my original compressor, my little Craftsman, and it actually is able to plug into the side here, so I can actually use either one or both compressors if I really need a lot of air. Don't normally have that, and then of course my hose to get around the shop. So what I did, I guess I should start out here, is in order to use the air compressor, I put me a switch in a very non-normal place. But this is a smart switch. So when I want the compressor on and get air to the other shop, I can come in here and you hear the solenoid kick in and the little light comes on. So anyways, I installed this little air valve. It's electrically controlled. It's 110 volts. I brought it over and put it into a receptacle, and then in order to make sure that I knew the valve was either on or off, I just put a receptacle here. I covered up the eye because I didn't have another little pilot light to put in there, and I'm just going to use it's a night light. So when I look in here, I'll know the valve is on. I've got air active everywhere, and turns it on and off. So that works really good. And then I can also come over here and I'll shut it back off again, and of course the light will go back out, and I know the valve is off and it should be safe, and the compressor will sit there and run. So it's not really a bad job. I think I could have just hooked it up straight up and not done all the lights and all that, but I did kind of want to get that to activate. So that will keep it good. Now, still didn't exactly do it, but I do have the ability to talk to my little Alexa, and I can actually come over and tell Alexa, because I've got her in the shop here. I come in and I tell Alexa, turn on air compressor, and I now have air to here. I don't know how the best way to prove that, but you'll have to believe me, because as you come back over here, we can see that the little light is on, which is giving me power to that, and allows me to control the air to the shop, have the air compressor out of the way so I don't have to listen to it run all the time, and I can turn it on and off from any place. So I think this is going to work. We're going to give it a shot, make sure it holds up, but I thought it was kind of a neat little project, and gets me away from having to walk over here. And then I think the next thing I'm going to do is, because it is hooked with Alexa, I should be able to go ahead and do a routine so that when I say 9 o'clock at night, have it just automatically shut it off, so I don't have it on all night and forget to turn it off, which happens a lot. So we'll probably set up a routine. Hey, go ahead and shut the lights off, shut the compressor off all at one time, and just automatically have it do that. A little automation. So that's the latest project. Of course, as you can tell, this is a one-shot video, and we're going to just kind of throw it together, throw it out there, If you like to keep up with just whatever projects, you know where to go. It's right here on the Workshop Handyman. If you would, please subscribe. Comments are always welcome. Hit the like button, and the little bell will let you know when I post another one. They don't all probably keep everybody interested, because I do a lot of different things, from lawnmowers to tractors to, you never know. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do a few more wood projects probably here coming up. So we'll see what I get into. But like I say, please subscribe and hit that like button if you do, and send me some comments. I appreciate it.